Hi everybody, welcome back to Design With Me, Ashley D. Today I'm going to take you on a journey to check off one of the things on my vision board. Yay! Journey with me today because I am going to tell you some secrets on how to get America's most sought after, hottest car right now. So if you are interested in knowing how to get America's most sought after family vehicle right now, or if you want to come along for the journey and just check out my car buying experience, stay tuned. So I'm making this video today for those of you that are in search for a Kia Telluride as well and are just not having any luck just even test driving one because they can't keep them on the lots, you know. So if you follow a lot of these tips in this video, you should have a pretty good success rate with finding one and even purchasing a Kia Telluride. We're in the car. I'm so excited, Corey and I. You say hi, Corey? Hi. So we have about a 40-minute drive over to the Bulldog Kia in Athens. And that brings me to my first car buying tip because, of course, along with my vlogs, I like to, give you all tips, of course, that helped me out that I believe that will help you out. And that is if you live in a metropolitan area, as some of you may know, we live in the metro Atlanta area. A lot of our car buying experience with the Kia Telluride is that, a lot of dealers are out of them. They have a 30 to 60 day wait. Or even longer sometimes, just depending on who you talk with. These dealerships, what we found just from looking in the Atlanta area, a lot of them kind of treat you just like a number, because the car is in such high demand. So that's what we found. It was really no negotiating power there. If you passed up on the car, it wasn't really a big deal to them because there was two more people behind you, wanting to buy the same car. So that's a lot of what we ran into in the Atlanta area. So my first tip of the day is to venture outside of the metro areas, at least about 3 miles or more, and you might have a better luck with snagging a car. That is not a guarantee that you're going to actually get the car, or that they would actually have the car there, but there is a better chance because the demand, of course, is not as high as it would be in a place like Atlanta or New York or Los Angeles or even Houston even. So that would be my first tip to getting the most sought after car in America. And this particular dealership we're going to, they actually had a Kia Telluride in stock, so we don't have to wait 30 to 60 days. It's actually sitting on their lot reserved for us now. So venturing out is my first tip when it comes to actually finding one. But finding the best price, I feel, on a Kia Telluride also deals with venturing out as well. Just from my experience, I tend to find better prices in places that aren't in the metro area. And if the demand is high, of course, in a metro area or in a big city, they can tack on whatever kind of fees and actually up the price. And I found that just with Atlanta and with Athens, where we're going today, there was a $10,000 price difference out the door on these Tellurides, and that's a big deal. $10,000, that is a big deal, and I would say it's definitely worth the drive further out to get exactly what you want. Another tip that I have would definitely be to let the dealers know exactly what you're looking for. And what I mean by that is tell them where you want to be at payment wise or even price wise for a car. If you're paying for it all in cash, you definitely want to let them know where you want to be at out the door. So a lot of times before I get to these dealerships, I always ask them for an out the door figure, so that way I kind of know where I want to be, what kind of wiggle room I have as far as negotiations. And even sometimes they will send you a printout of their ad. And a lot of times if you do have a certain dealership that you want to visit or want to go to, you can take that particular ad and show them, hey, so and so down the street has this same car and it's $5,000 cheaper. you know, what kind of deal can you give me on it? What I'm saying is go into these dealerships knowing exactly what you want, tell them exactly what you want, and do a lot of your homework beforehand, where you do have buying power as far as negotiating your price or even your monthly payment. So just bring extra reinforcements and definitely ask questions. A lot of dealers too, especially when you do start branching out, you know, into the more rural areas, they do like to get customers in, so they do offer incentives as far as maybe money off of your purchase. So make sure that you print out and use all of your resources, and definitely ask questions about those and bring those coupons in. Another thing is, or another tip that I have, so you won't get so burnt out on your quest to get your next vehicle. As far as test driving, you know, of course we know it can be a very long process, and a lot of times you can find yourself being at the dealership all day. Even if you did start out, you know, 8 o'clock that morning, you can, you know, be in the dealership all day. So definitely break up your day. Let them know that you know, need to take a lunch break and think the price over. Definitely take your time. They're on your time. You know, they're catering to you, because of course at the end of the day they want to make the sale and buy the car. And a lot of times if you tell them that you need to take a lunch break to think things over, they'll end up calling you and perhaps giving you money off or even a better price sometimes. So definitely take your breaks, break up your day, and just take your time and try to make it as fun as possible, or as enjoyable as possible, because we know that the car buying process can be a rather long, boring, sometimes strenuous process when you're trying to negotiate your final out the door price. My fourth piece of advice when it comes to car buying would be definitely to be ready to compromise. You know, the van that we have is a Chrysler Pacifica, and I wanted a lot of the things that was in the Chrysler Pacifica, like the blind spot monitor warning system. I definitely wanted, you know, satellite radio. One of the things that I do not have that the Kia Telluride offers is a wireless charger. So we did not have that in our Chrysler Pacifica, and I found myself a lot of times being out, battery almost dead, and didn't have my charger. So I definitely knew when it came to picking out a car, I wanted a car that had a wireless charger and had a lot of the features that my van has. And the reason why I chose to go with the Telluride EX over the SX is EX had exactly everything that my Chrysler Pacifica van had, except for the second sunroof that's in the back. And that wasn't a big deal breaker to me, you know. When it comes to the EX versus the SX, it's almost a $10,000 price difference for a second sunroof, and I'm just like, hey, I'll be fine without the second sunroof for $10,000 more, right? So the EX and the SX, it's not much of a difference between the two. It's just that the SX offers a little bit more of a top tier safety features, and of course that second sunroof that you get with the SX. Okay, so guys, I'm getting down to the last little bit of my talking points or my tips in this video. We're about 20 minutes away now, and my last tip, if you were just having just a terrible time, you've tried the rural dealerships, of course you've had no luck in the big cities or the metropolitan areas, is you can call Kia directly. They can tell you exactly when a next shipment is coming to your local dealership or a dealership of your choice. It makes it easier on them too if you know exactly what you want, you know. If you tell them that you want a white Telluride with the Nightfall package with this, that, and the third as far as options, you know, they can tell you which dealership around is getting something maybe similar or spot on to what you desire, so that way you can go ahead and call ahead and reserve that vehicle. And that's one of the things that I do like about dealerships, is they do let you reserve vehicles, so that way when they come in, they're not snatched right up. You know, you actually have time to get out there and look at the vehicle. And I believe a lot of dealerships charge between $1,500 to maybe grand or maybe $2,500. It just depends on the dealership for how much they want you to put down as the hold money to reserve your car. And a lot of times if you end up purchasing the car, that money will go towards your down payment or go towards paying for that car if you're paying for it in cash. Okay, so I know a lot of you are wondering, why is she car shopping? Her Chrysler Pacifica is just fine. Well, I'm shopping because I want to get out of my mommy van, guys. You know, I want something a little bit more cooler, a little bit more sportier. That's the number one reason. And then secondly, I've had a lot of issues with my Chrysler Pacifica just breaking down on me or shutting off on me, and it's a brand new vehicle, right? So it's time to let that bad boy go and move on and move into something more stylish and comfortable. And one thing I will say is, guys, if you have a Chrysler Pacifica and you've experienced it shutting off, or you've had issues with it and it's a brand new vehicle, let me know your experience with your Chrysler Pacifica down below. And don't get me wrong, I like the car as a whole. I liked the safety features on it. I liked a lot of the technology features on it, but it just was not a reliable vehicle for me. So that's a lot of the reason too why we are moving on from Chrysler and looking into a more reliable vehicle. Okay, y'all, so we're about 10 minutes away. We're gonna get some route from I can't talk. Okay, guys, I'm so excited, right? I can't talk today. So we're about 10 minutes away from the dealership at this point. It's 1:24, so it's a little bit past the normal lunchtime, but it's lunchtime for us. So we're gonna get some lunch from Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, and then we're gonna head on over to the dealership to check out the car. I'm gonna make sure as well, guys, that I'm going to give you the full tour of the car in another video, and also I plan on giving you a 90-day review, just like work, to see if it holds up to the standards, right? One thing I did want to say is, I promise y'all I'm going to get back to designing videos. It's just right now it's so hard to find the materials that I need. A lot of the stores just aren't getting shipments in as often, and then I think a lot of people have cleaned them out too, with the surplus of money that we have, you know, from tax season and the stimulus checks and things. So it's very hard right now to get things to design with. So y'all been cleaning out IKEA. I need stuff from IKEA, and y'all just been cleaning them out, right? But hopefully, guys, I will have a video for y'all in the next few weeks. I have not neglected y'all. I missed y'all. I'm still here. I just wanted to make this video to help you out with your car buying experience, and to also show my face, because I mean, I haven't been on here in a few weeks, right? Here we go. Okay, so we just ate lunch, and now it is about 2 o'clock. It's 1:56, and we're about to head on over to the dealership. We plan on test driving it, taking a look around at the vehicle. We do have a vehicle reserved, and again, we reserved the Wolf Gray Nightfall Edition, and it's the EX version of the Telluride. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at it, do a walk around, kind of inspect things, make sure things are good. And then Corey wants to take it for a test drive. And if everything pans out from there, then we'll go ahead and start the buying process. Yay! So hopefully, guys, at the end of the day today, I will be driving off the lot with my brand new mommy ride, cool mommy ride, right? So with this part of the test drive, Corey's given the handling and also the takeoff a little testing there. It handles pretty well. I actually like the way that it turns. I like the way that it accelerates. My only problem with it so far would just be how much gas or how much you have to press on the gas in order to get it to go and even pull off from a light. But once you get used to how much you have to press down on the actual gas, then it's fine. But I mean, as you can see there, as far as the turn radius and everything on the car, it's perfect. So for our break time, we decided to visit the beautiful campus of the University of Georgia, or UGA as I like to call it, and we went to see that amazing stadium, the beautiful stadium. And as long as I've lived in Atlanta and this close to Athens, I have never been to this school, y'all. So I was blown away by this, and this was an awesome way to take a break from the dealership. Okay guys, finally got the car, getting ready to drive away from the dealership. It's been all day process. It's about to be 7 o'clock. We're tired, but we came away with success at the end of the day. So I'm on my way home now. It was nice vlogging this with you all. I hope you all got a lot of good tips to score your own Telluride or your own vehicle, especially if it's in high demand. I will give you guys, like I said, an update in about 90 days from now. I will also have a video come out as well, giving you guys the specs and everything for this vehicle as well. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Here's a look at my new baby, my new ride. And I just wanted to say, make sure you like this video. Also, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. If you have any other questions or anything that I did not cover in this video, certainly let me know below. If you happen to be in the market for a vehicle, definitely visit Bulldog Kia in Athens and check out our salesman, Tony. He will take very good care of you. He was so awesome and nice when it came to getting us into this vehicle. And also let him know that I sent you. Show him my Design With Me video right here and let him know that I sent you. And as always, thank you all for watching.